Hi guys, we're just going to get started. This is the general for Virgo for May, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Thank you for appreciating that I'm still just getting used to doing lives and putting myself out there. So I appreciate it. I appreciate any feedback. You can catch me on Instagram. I actually have been spending a lot of time on Facebook lately, providing free readings and sharing, going live and sharing a lot around over there as well. So if you're interested in that, you can follow me, Spiritual Medium Shan or Spiritual Medium Shannon. Okay, let's get stuck in. So this is your guys' general for May. This is for Virgo. What messages do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, and Rising for May. Let's see what comes up for you guys. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. May 2019. We are good to go. All right, some of you are going to be feeling very much like now is the time for action. Now is the time to get moving. This is a symbolic time for you. This is a time during a period of, I want to say awakening, but it's not awakening. It's more awakening. It's more like just like next level ascension. 888. Pay attention. There's a need for some of you who are, you've got your work-life balance, but this is in relation to those of you that have work-life spiritual balance, to kind of reassess. If you feel like you're doing too much and you can slow something down in some area, then that's totally fine. I'm seeing that you struggle to slow down in your spirituality or the projects that you have going on with your spirituality, because that's the part of you that you love the most. That's the stuff you like to do the most. But they're saying like that's okay. Like if that's the only area of your life that you can slow down, if family life's too crazy, you can't slow anything down there. Work life's too crazy at the moment, you can't slow anything down right there. Know that if you do slow down on your spiritual activities, it doesn't mean that they're going to stop. It doesn't mean that if you're trying to manifest that it's going to stop. Slowing down and allowing yourself to get back in balance, to get back in that realignment, to give yourself time, that's only going to enhance the situation. That's only going to get you going more in the right direction of where you need to be. I can see definitely that some of you are definitely working with manifestation, bringing in those things that you want for yourself. I feel like for some of you, there's been a period of kind of like, is this going to work? Like you're doubting you're manifesting. You're doubting what's coming in for you. I feel like in relation to a recent situation where something was brought forward and brought in for you, it's kind of like, oh, that's not really what I wanted. I didn't think it would come about that way. And they're saying like just to trust the process, trust that it is going to happen for you. There's a need for some of you to, those of you that are all up in your head, the message is basically just to ground, but there's more going on with what's going on up in your head. Maybe this is the first time that you've even gone into watching videos and stuff like this because you just need answers. It's almost like you've done the Google search, you've done the YouTube search, you're trying to find out what it is that's happening to you, I want to say, or why it is that you know that you've got messages coming in, but you're not sure why they're coming in the way that they're coming in and what does it all mean. And you've tried to look it up and you sort of can't find anybody that's on your level. You can't find anybody or anywhere that sort of even explains it in a way that you can say, yeah, that's what's happening to me. I do think that that's going to change. I do think that there is going to be a realization. I think for right now, what I'm hearing with you is you should definitely just be writing these things down, making note of what it is that you're seeing, what it is that you're hearing, what it is that you're visualizing. If this is in relation to your dreams, again, definitely there's a need to make note of what it is that they're showing you. because it's all going to come full circle. It's all going to become very clear to you very quickly, very soon. I feel like it is already clear. I feel like they're already trying to explain it to you and give it to you the best way that they can, but it's like you're not picking it up, or you just need to go about it a different way. Like, ask them if that's the case. If you feel like, why am I not getting this? Just say, like, can you guys give it to me a different way? Like, try to explain it to me in a different way. But what I'm definitely hearing is you need to start a dream journal. You need to start writing stuff down, whether you're awake or you're asleep. Anything that comes to you, write it down. It's going to be revealed to you soon. Sorry, I'm just going to have a little drink of poo. Because I talk so dang much. And breathing in the smoke. So my throat is like... some of you are going to be coming into a time, I want to say prosperity, but it's more just self-fulfillment. It's prosperity from feeling gratification from... Sorry, I've just dropped like all the cards on the floor. I did this in the last video as well. I don't know why. Yeah, self-fulfillment, because I feel like whoever this relates to, the money situation is not the problem. You have a problem with spending the money situation. Or problem is probably not the right word, but it appears to be a problem to everybody else. It's like, why didn't she bust her ass or he bust her ass? They bust their ass all week long. They make all this money and they don't do anything with it. I do see that that's going to start balancing out a little bit more. You're going to have a little bit more of a agreement or understanding with yourself and your finances. It's like you kind of feel like you have to hold on to everything for a rainy day, and you're starting to realize, like, I don't maybe need to hold on to everything. I can have a little bit of fun. And this is the result of a conversation that you have with somebody. I feel like this could be a group of friends, but it's deeper than that. And this is somebody that you trust and you value their opinion. It may even be this in this situation, you go and see like a medium or somebody for guidance on the situation, and somebody comes through that you looked up to, that you very much trusted, that you believe in, you value their opinion, you know that they wouldn't steer you wrong, and they say the advice there is like, why are you holding on to it? What are you going to do with it? What are you going to take it with you? You know, and you start to free up a little bit. You start spending. Whoever this is relating to, I feel like this is somebody that's coming into that time of their life where they're starting to think about these things, because there's few in your immediate circle that you feel like you can't trust. Not so much that you can't trust them, more so that you're well aware of the fact that they're always there with their hands out, like, please sir, can I have some more? And you're sick of giving in to them. So it's like, I'm just going to hold all of it to my play. Hold all. What's it? That's okay. You're just going to hold all your cards to your chest. I don't know. But you're not going to give in to them anymore. Know that through this process, those that you can or should be sharing with are going to come to light. And you're going to feel real good about doing this. You're going to feel a real sense of self-fulfillment. Excuse me. And you're going to appreciate those around you that come to you, because they're coming to you not for any other reason than to share in the love with you. Some of you are experiencing a time of emotional sadness, emotional loss, emotional withdrawal from a lot of stuff, people, places, things. You're just sort of pulling back from everybody right now. This is necessary in terms of you being able to get over the situation. Yeah, you're just kind of like really going within. You need to isolate yourself from everybody else or anybody that's in relation to this situation, because it's so new, it's so fresh, it's so raw, and you feel that this is the best way to kind of heal from it and learn from it. and come out from it better, because this is something that's taken a real toll on you. This is also matters of the heart. You feel that sadness, you feel that loss, you feel that walking away. I feel that, like, whatever this situation is relating to, you're the one that called the shots, you're the one that called it off. And that might be the first time that this has happened with you. So you're sort of having to deal with that and figure out, how do I go forward? Like, I feel like such a dick because I was the one that had to make this decision. But you know that you've made the right decision. It's just accepting it and being able to move on after the fact. So spend time. If you need time, this is the time for you to do that healing. I can definitely see that you're going to come out of it. When you come out of it, you're going to be feeling better for it. There's a need to, not turn to addiction, not replace your current emotions with a way to ignore the situation. And there's, everything in moderation, everything in balance. If you are struggling, don't turn to, liquid demons. Basically, go and speak to somebody, speak to friends and family, because the situation is going to heal itself quite quickly, quicker than you think it will. It's like you're going to feel rubbish for a little while, and then before you know it, you're feeling great again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of decisions coming in for this particular person. I feel like there is a romantic proposal, and I'm not saying so much that this is a engagement, that this is the decision to progress and move forward with the relationship, to go into the next step, perhaps even moving in together, because there is an exchange of energy, there is an exchange of a gift, something, a key. And now's the time, if you've got doubts about the relationship, then now's the time to sort of accept them and move on from them, let the past be in the past. Whatever it is that you've been holding on to, you either take this offer and move forward with this person and let the past stay back there, or you hold on to it and you bring it forward, and it's not going to do you any good. It'll just put you and the relationship right back to where you were before it all sort of took place. This offer comes to you from this person as a way to move forward, as a way for you to let go of the past, as a way to grow from the situation. I feel like for a lot of you, people are coming to you, not so much for guidance, but it's just like you've got a lot to deal with. There's so much on your plate. You're struggling to deal with everything. The tasks are overwhelming. I feel like a lot of this is to do with the fact that you feel like you need to say yes to so much. And this comes from being in a position of feeling like, well, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? This person's going to get lumped with this because no one else is stepping up and stepping in. Well, no one else is going to step up and step in because you're doing everything. And this is 110% not a fault on you. But if you do start to release and just start saying no, like if you can't do something, just say no, and it will figure itself out. They will go to somebody else. They will just have to figure it out. You can't be the only one, and I feel like this is a family situation. You can't be the only one in the family that's doing everything for everybody. You've got your own family to worry about, and it's going to continue to cause friction in your relationship because your partner is resenting the fact that you're putting yourself too far out there for everybody else, and then you come back to them, and this is when you get home at the end of the day or whatever it is, when you're with your family, you should be involved and engaged, but you can't be because you are exhausted. For whoever this relates to, this is somebody that's maybe doing something a little bit shady. This is a third party situation. You think that nobody knows what it is that you've been getting up to, and they're very much aware of the fact. It's going to come to a head soon. Some of you are going to be receiving recognition for the work that you've put in. This could be just self-recognition, but there's a closing of something. This is a contractual situation, work, perhaps even a business deal, and you've sort of, the contract's kind of ending and you're looking for what's on to the next. Like, what can we move on to here now? This project's finished. What's the next step? What's the next stage? I do see that you're going to have a few decisions to make, but they're not difficult decisions. It's like they're situations and decisions and choices that are going to benefit you and the business moving forward. Yeah, buddy. Know that you can't go wrong. Know that no matter what it is that comes to you, you can schedule it and you can make it work. I feel like for at least the next couple of months, the ducks are kind of all just going to line up into a row. Where it's kind of like you needed this project to sort of kick off to get momentum going with everything else. And that's great. Let me just get some clarity here. Know that there's going to be financial reward for the work that you've put in. The last project that's kind of just ended, you're going to have enough to sort of keep it going, but know that the projects are going to keep rolling in. Like, you're going to get quite busy. Word's going to get around for what it is that you're doing, whatever this business situation is. It just took this first one to sort of get the ball rolling. So the worry in that, you won't have to worry. You're going to be quite comfortable. It's going to, whatever it is that you're doing, it's sort of same but different. Like, it's stuff that's been done before, but you're sort of putting your own little spin on it. You're changing it up a little bit and going about it in a unique way. And this is drawing people in. They like the differences that you've done. For those of you that are walking away from a situation, it's like you've got the kids, you've got the cat, you've got the dog, and you're just going. I feel like this is a father and their children leaving the situation. Know that this is the right thing to do. It's a tough thing to do, but it's the right thing to do. I feel like whatever lady is involved in this situation, or your partner here, they're going to get the help that they need to get, but you've had to make this decision for them. Okay. Let me just get clarity on this one. Okay. In relation to the division of, there's a division of property. I feel like this is a situation involving two friends. This isn't like a family situation, but there's the division of property. So for whatever reason, the situation didn't plan out the way that it was supposed to. So you guys have decided that it's time to separate. And there's a need to, it's sort of like buzzing everything down the middle. You get one half, you get the other half. It isn't so much going to go like that, but it is going to work out for the better. And you're going to be better off for it. I feel like this is going to return you to a good place of balance with your work and life and with family. I can see that for whatever this project was, it has taken an emotional toll on your family and that situation, and finding the time for everything that needs to be done. You've not felt that you were spread too thin, is what I'm getting. You were spread way too thin. So it was like, if you didn't make this decision to get out of this business deal, this project, whatever it is, then your family was going to suffer for it. And you made the decision, I need to get out of this. I need to get back to what it is that's important. I do see that this situation is going to work out. the relationship with the person that you've got into, it's obviously not going to be the same, but there's a need to leave a lot of that behind. There is a chance for being able to rebuild. It's just going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time to piece everything together, but know that your focus being intended and put onto your family life is where it needs to be right now. The rest of it will sort of sort itself out. You're not going to walk away from the situation with nothing. You're not going to walk out of the situation in any way, shape, or form worse off than when you went into it, but there is going to be a need for you to sort of reevaluate and look on to the next. You'll have time to do that because you're walking away from this situation. You're going to be financially stable enough for a while for you to be able to figure out what it is that you want to move on to next. But I do see that it's not going to happen overnight, and you're going to relish in the fact that you're able to spend that time again with your family. Okay, that's it for you guys for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for popping in if you did. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for coming back later. I appreciate you guys. I hope you've liked it. Give me a hoy, let me know, and I will be doing, what am I doing next? What am I doing next? Capricorn. Okay. See the size of that damn fly? Thanks, guys. Bye.